What if the way someone talks about money isn't just their personality but a warning sign? Financial abuse rarely starts with stealing or threats. It usually begins with a few uncomfortable patterns that are easy to brush off until they escalate. Let's talk about how to spot the early red flags of financial abuse so you can recognize the danger before it takes control. Do you find yourself questioning if your relationship is abusive? Take our Are You in an Abusive Relationship quiz and take the first step toward understanding your situation. Financial abuse is one of the most overlooked types of control in relationships. It doesn't always show up with shouting or violence. In fact, it often looks like love, concern, or just being practical. But underneath the surface are subtle red flags that signal someone may be trying to take financial power away from you. The earlier you spot these signs, the easier it is to protect yourself and keep your freedom. Maybe you've heard someone say things like, "Let me handle the money, you're not good at it. You don't need to worry about the bills. I've got it." Or even, "Why'd you waste money on that? You're always so irresponsible." At first, these might sound like opinions, but they're often early signs of something more dangerous, a shift toward control. And by the time it becomes clear, the damage may already be deep. Here are some of the clearest red flags of financial abuse, early behaviors that often predict an unhealthy dynamic ahead. Criticizing your financial choices constantly. It's not guidance, it's about power. When someone mocks your spending habits, belittles your budgeting style, or makes you feel ashamed over everyday purchases, they're laying the groundwork to take control. Making financial decisions without your input. If they make big money moves like loans, purchases, or job changes without asking you or considering how it affects you, that's a red flag. Partnership should mean collaboration and joint decision making. Being overly generous in a controlling way, lavish gifts, or paying for everything can feel flattering, but it becomes manipulative if it's used to create guilt or keep you indebted. This can be a love-bombing tactic, not generosity. Restricting access to money or financial info, not being allowed to see account details, open your own card, or know where money is going, that's financial secrecy, and it's often intentional. Relationships should have open communication, and partners should be transparent about financial info that affects each other. Giving you an allowance, if they're the gatekeeper of your money or they give you a fixed amount while keeping the rest, that's a serious warning sign. Especially if you're bringing in income through your hard work. You are not a child and should not be treated like one. Sabotaging your ability to work. If they discourage you from working, criticize your career goals, or make it hard to hold a job, they may be isolating you from income on purpose. Spending recklessly with shared money. They may be making erratic purchases with a shared account, or maybe they're racking up debt in your name, spending beyond the budget while blaming you, or using money to impress others while leaving you with nothing. Blaming you for financial stress they cause. When someone overspends, hides purchases, or creates instability, then turns around and says, "You're the problem," that's deflection, and it's abusive. These red flags might feel small at first, but they're never harmless. In healthy relationships, money is a shared responsibility built on trust and transparency. But when one person slowly takes control and blames you along the way, that's not love, it's a warning. If you notice even a few of these signs, don't ignore your gut. Learning to spot the pattern early gives you the chance to protect your independence emotionally and financially. Thank you for watching. Download our free resources, which will help you understand the patterns of abuse, spot the warning signs, and take your first steps toward reclaiming your strength and autonomy. Please raise awareness by sharing with others. You can also like or subscribe if it is safe to do so. And if you found this video helpful, be sure to check out related videos. See you in the next video.